All right, good morning guys. Out here on the 2018 Rocky Mountain Instinct. This is a brand new redesigned bike. Tons of changes over the 2017 Instinct. So if that's what you've been riding, definitely get out and demo this bike. It's gonna blow your mind. So as a lot of you guys know, mid-travel, kind of 29ers has been my thing. I put a ton of miles on the Santa Cruz Hightower, loved it. Really just so capable. If you can only own one bike, this is the type of bike you really should look at if you're a 29er guy. So I'm not gonna get into all the details about specs. Head over to Rocky Mountain's website. It's easy, it's bikes.com. Check out the specs, the geometry. And don't forget guys, this has got the new Ride 9 suspension setup. So, and they flipped it. It's on the lower side of the shock now, so it's out of the way of your knees. It's just in a more intuitive place. I've got mine in the neutral position today. I know a lot of guys have been riding in position number 3, which slacks it out a little bit more. Hop over to their website and check that out. I should also mention for you guys who are new to the channel, I've been riding a Rocky Mountain Element for the last 6 months. And I was really excited to ride the Instinct because it's his big brother. You know, 140 mil front and rear. This thing, I just got done climbing on it. And dudes, it's like in the category of like mid-travel bikes. I'd put it right there with like the Ibis Ripley. So the Ibis Ripley is like a 120 rear travel bike, and like this climbs right there, you guys. Like it's a good climber. Of any of the bikes I've ridden in the 29er mid-travel, I think this might be just about the best climber. We didn't climb anything real overly technical today, but just for pedaling efficiency, it's pretty rad. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. Stick around. Also go check out my Santa Cruz Hightower video and the Pivot Switchblade video. They're good comparisons with this bike. Sam, give it the beans here for a minute. Let's just see what this thing's like under power. It just, I mean, you just put down the pedals and it freaking just hammers. Like I feel like I'm riding my Element. It's just so efficient, and it's not like I got chintzy cross-country tires on here. These are, you know, Maxxis DHR2s. Oh great, Sam's dropping me. All right, let's get this thing to the top of Jacob's Ladder and see what it's like to descend on. The bike is just so sick. I also want to mention, guys, I liked the blue and black better on the computer screen. You can get the blue or black or the green and the orange. This emerald green is like a real flat, tank girl. Like a matte, what's it called? Tank girl. Tank girl green, okay. It's a really cool looking frame. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. This thing freaking climbs like a beast. Make sure those shocks are open. Okay, we're gonna follow Sam down. Man, so far I'm digging this bike. It feels a lot like my Element climbing. I'm guessing it's just gonna feel a little bit more plush coming down. Sick! Nice. Oh yeah, that feels good. Just kind of quiets down the trail nice. Man, at 140 mil of travel, it just feels good. It's still really poppy and lively. Man, it just skips over everything nice, but still feels really plush. Oh yeah, I'm liking this bike. Ah, somebody taught Sam the fast line. Nice. Oh yeah, it just feels really good. Sometimes 29ers, you feel like you're sitting on top of the bike. This thing just feels really rad. Really comfortable geo. I'm 5'8", riding a medium. I think the reach is around 430 mil, which is like right in my sweet spot. Feels awesome. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's like super stable at speed. This is the fastest part of the trail. Hang on there, Sam. Oh, nice. Like I was saying, that's kind of the fastest section there. It still felt like really, really good, really stable. Nice. Hit the gap. Nice. Oh, Sam took it a little fast. Nice. Dude, you all right?
Oh, you keep going with that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, leave it up to Draper City to end a trail at the fence, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that was sick. Well, dude, my initial thoughts on this Instinct is like super playful.
Yeah.
Like for a 29er 140 bike,
Right.
like super playful.
Yeah.
Still had tons of pop in it.
Yeah.
Lively.
Very
and then
lively.
on that section where it gets going fast, totally stable.
Yeah.
Like planted.
Killer.
Which I didn't know if this shock was going to be up to it or not. Maybe one thing to comment is like the new Santa Cruz Hightower, the Hightower, they spec'd it with a 36 fork for this year, which I was disappointed in because they have the Hightower LT now,
Sure.
which is like their bigger bike,
Right.
and it also has a 36.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of stoked that this has the
down a little
yeah
bit.
brings the weight down. It's like a half pound between the two forks.
Yeah. This bike you get a little bit more pop. It's a little more livelier.
I bet a lot of the people looking at this bike are wondering if they should go BC.
Depends where you live.
Depends where you live and what
If
you
you
ride.
like to play on the trail a little bit more, I'd definitely stick with the Instinct.
And this felt totally composed. Usually on Strava, I top out right around 28, almost 30 miles per hour on that part right there. And it was like, dude, just stable, like super stable.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome. Okay, this is some tighter stuff where a lot of people have complained about 29ers not being as good in the tight stuff. Dude, I feel like these mid-travel 29ers absolutely own this type of terrain. That's the cool thing about them. They're just so versatile. And this Instinct is the same way, dude. It's just, this thing is awesome. I should also mention that this bike, I'm on the Carbon 70, the C70, and it's spec'd with at $5,000 GX Eagle Elite, Fox Elite Performance suspension, and it just feels freaking dialed. Dudes, Rocky Mountain Instinct is so sick. Like, I'm speechless. Like, it climbs super good, like almost as good as my Element. It's like really, really good. And one thing I forgot to mention, and I forget to say stuff when I'm descending because I'm like trying to hang on to Sam's wheel because he's like hauling down Jacobs, but it's super, super plush, but it's stable and like supportive through the stroke the entire way. A lot of bikes, especially at like the sag mark, like right around that 25 to 35%, will kind of feel like this dead, wallowing type feeling. Not a lot of bikes, but every once in a while you feel that. And this bike is just so supportive through the travel the whole time. We got down on some of the lower trails, tight, twisty stuff. It still felt awesome, like really good. These mid-travel 29ers are like the bike to get if you can only have one bike. If you're a 27.5 guy, I understand that. At least give it a try. I loved it. Check out the specs on their website. I just loved it. And the color was a lot better in person than I realized. The computer doesn't do it justice. Anyway, if you haven't ridden a Rocky, what the hell you been doing?
Not